Here is how the GOP can offer the American dream to migrants. Last week I wrote about my support of Florida Governor Ron DeSantis and Texas Governor Greg Abbott's strategy to send migrants from the border to wealthy, elitist, liberal towns across America. The main reason I loved it so much is because I invented the strategy. It was my idea from a decade ago. But mostly, I love the idea because it works to perfection. This strategy has hit a bullseye. Liberal, elitist heads are exploding across America. Can't you hear the indignation? How dare you send poor migrants to our town, to our neighborhood, to our home? That's why we have walls and armed security forces. We don't live like the little people. The more Democrats talk, the more they destroy themselves. Democrats have been exposed as the horrible, spoiled brat hypocrites they are. California Governor Gavin Newsom actually suggested DeSantis be charged with kidnapping for sending 50 refugees to Martha's Vineyard. But Democrats are the real kidnappers here. That's Saul Alinsky's strategy. Alinsky wrote Rules for Radicals, a pragmatic primer, a communist playbook dedicated to the devil. See the dedication on page 4. Alinsky advised his fellow radical Marxists to look in the mirror. He advised, whatever you see, whatever you've done, blame it on your opposition. Democrats look in the mirror and they see President Joe Biden and his communist cabal destroying America with open borders, waving 5 million migrants into this country in only a year and a half. That makes Biden a traitor. I believe he should be impeached and removed from office on charges of treason to his country. And that also makes Biden guilty of human trafficking, as well. It can be argued Biden is a partner of the Mexican drug cartels. He is reportedly flying millions of migrants in the dead of night, at taxpayer expense, to towns across this country. I repeat, by any measure of common sense, or the United States Constitution, Biden is guilty of treason. He is leading a communist attack and foreign invasion of his own country. Hey, Democrats, you can stop the Alinsky charade. We all know exactly what game you're playing. So, it's of utmost importance to keep the pressure up. Keep humiliating wealthy, elitist liberals. Keep humiliating open borders Democrat politicians. Keep exposing them all as the hypocrites and frauds they are. As a matter of fact, we need to expand this strategy. So, here's my idea. It's time for GOP governors across America to line up thousands of buses with signs in the windows. This bus is headed to Martha's Vineyard, Massachusetts. The Hamptons. The Upper East Side of Manhattan. Greenwich, Connecticut. Beverly Hills, California. Malibu, California. La Jolla, California. Palo Alto, California. Napa Valley, California, wine country. Beacon Hill, Boston. The Gold Coast of Chicago. Georgetown in Washington, D.C. Chestnut Hill in Philadelphia. Hire organizers to shout over bullhorns. Included in the trip are free sandwiches and bottled water. Here is your chance to better your life, to leave this town and make a new life in the wealthiest towns in America. Here is your chance to go to towns where jobs are plentiful. This is about mobility and opportunity. This is about free will. It's your choice, stay where you are or get on that bus and change your life. Live the American dream in the richest towns in America. Line up hundreds of buses a day in each GOP city. Tens of thousands of migrants will run to the buses. They'll fight to get on those buses. It's the opportunity of a lifetime. America's streets really are paved with gold. Whatever it costs to rent 1,000 buses a week, $3 million, $4 million, perhaps $5 million, it's peanuts compared to the cost of welfare, food stamps, free housing, public school, free medical care and 100 other government handout checks for the next 20 years, 30 years, 50 years. This is the best few $1 million any GOP governor will ever spend. You'll save your taxpayers billions of dollars. The migrants will fight to get on those buses. No one forced them. We gave them the choice. They chose opportunity. What's wrong with that? Plus, as a bonus, set aside a few hundred buses for Harvard, Yale, Princeton and Brown universities, Dartmouth College, Columbia University, the University of Pennsylvania, Stanford University, the University of California, Berkeley, and the University of Southern California. Let's hit commie college professors and rich, spoiled brat kids with a dose of open borders reality. I love the idea of a refugee center housing 50,000 migrants at Harvard Square. From now on, this is the strategy. We're not kidnapping or trafficking. We'll leave that to the Biden administration. Republican governors are offering the American dream to the foreign invaders Biden is illegally inviting in. Republicans are offering mobility, opportunity, and free will. We are truly the party of the American dream. Wayne Allyn Root is known as the conservative warrior. Wayne's new #1 best-selling book is out, The Great Patriot Protest and Boycott Book. Wayne is now the host of 2 new TV shows on Real America's Voice and Mike Lindell TV. He is also host of the nationally syndicated Wayne Allyn Root, Raw VE Unfiltered, on USA Radio Network, daily from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Visit rotforamerica.com for more information.